All right, we're on. Let me move this back a tad. Perfect. Hopefully I'm clear. Good morning. Just give it a few moments. It's supposed to be another beautiful weekend we've got going on. It is the official start of summer, as the solstice is tomorrow. Give it some time. If you are already on, just know that we will be using 2 blocks today. So if you don't have blocks at home, some type of equivalent, like a book, anything relatively, whether it's like, I don't even know if people have DVDs anymore, but like one of these things. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I feel like there might be a good amount of people who do not have DVDs at home anymore. So you're jumped on. I'm talking about alternatives to blocks if you don't have any, because we will be using 2 blocks today. Have something like that. I said you could use a book if you have a DVD set. You could use that. Just anything that gives you a little bit of height. Yeah. So that basically the action we'll be doing and need that for is kind of this little lift for under. So even a blanket roll would work as well, but definitely blocks or book would be best. A few more minutes here. Hope everyone is doing well. If you haven't got your blocks yet, get them now. Just place them to the front corners of the mat. We'll be using them as a prop in 1 or 2 poses, but really I've come to really enjoy, especially because I have more stuck open upper back, and because a lot of us are working on computers all the time, all day. Like, even if I can get my hands to the floor, it feels really sweet just to have that extra lift up so that I can really start to work into my back in all the different poses. So highly encourage you to grab something to use in place of a block if you don't have one. And we need 2, preferably. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna start down on our mat in child's pose. It is the summer solstice tomorrow. So we are officially saying goodbye to one season, goodbye to the spring. Forehead's gonna come down to the mat now. Hands are gonna be extended out in front of you long. And I want you to keep the arms active while you're in child's pose here at the beginning of class. You're just gonna connect to the breath. Bringing it in, bringing your awareness to it. And as it started to say, it's a solstice, so we're ushering in a new season, saying goodbye to the spring. And when we do that, it's a start, it's always an invitation, an opportunity for newness, an opportunity for change. And here with the breath, I want you to think of the inhalation and exhalation in terms of relating to the seasons. So the inhalation brings in the new, the exhalation says goodbye to the old. And that pause in between the two is that veil, that doorway in between both seasons, which is precisely where we are today. We are just teetering in between. So I want to bring a lot of attention and awareness to that same space in our breath. Really noticing today the exhalation, specifically the pause at the bottom of the exhalation. Can you lengthen that pause as we sit here right now in this moment, connecting to our breath? Just bringing the attention and the awareness, a slight manipulation to bring that pause at the bottom of the exhalation. Just make it a little bit longer, just lingering there. And on our next inhale, we're going to press through our hands, take our seat up, and we are coming into tabletop pose. The navel is drawing back to the spine. Good. Inhale, we're just going to lift the heart up. Good. Exhale, press the floor away. Little cat-cow. And on our next exhale, we're going to shift back to child's pose again. Bowing with the exhale, forehead to floor, arms extended long. Inhale, pick up the heart. Keep the bottom half of the body where it is attached to the heels. And then exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift up the heart, gaze comes forward. And this time as you exhale, I want you to walk your hands over to the right-hand side of your mat. As you do this, connect your left sitting bone into your left butt cheek. Don't let that lift up. Energetically press the floor away, especially through that left hand, feeling this nice lateral stretch. And you can inhale, take the gaze up, lift the chin, and then as you exhale, maybe you take it a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, we'll walk back through center. Pause. Inhale, pull the heart forward, and then exhale, walk the hands over to the left-hand side this time. Pausing, press the floor away, root your right heel into your right sitting bone. Inhale, heart up, and then exhale. Sink deeper into this twist as you energetically press the floor away with your hands, rooting that right sitting bone back. Feeling the stretch all from the armpit down to the outer edge of the rib cage, right to the top of the waistline. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, walk the hands back to center. Good. Plant the hands flat. Keep the arms, bones lifting away from the floor. On your inhale, roll forward to tabletop. Exhale, sink the hips back. Good. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, heels to seat. Inhale again, one last time. Exhale, sitting back. Good. This time we'll inhale, come back up to tabletop pose. Draw the belly button back towards the spine. Make sure core is strong. The elbows spin forward, shoulder blades move towards one another. Good. We're going to turn the palms around now, getting into a forearm stretch. So if this is really intense for you, you can do one hand at a time, spinning backwards. But wherever you are, I want you to have a slight bend in the elbow. Navel pulls back, but strong. You're going to try and really connect to the outer edge of the hand, thumb and knuckle. Thumb, knuckle, and forefinger knuckle, rooting down strong. And then just shift, back and forth, side to side. Sorry. We're going to go back and forth in a minute, side to side. Bringing this side to side motion with the wrist. We don't do it a ton. You're really feeling this in the forearms. Again, the wrist rooting down. On your next inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, you're just going to start to shift the hips back towards the heels. Now, range of motion is going to be vastly different for everybody here. This is already a lot for me. It's very intense. You shouldn't expect that you go far. And then you can just use your breath and pulsate, inhaling forward, exhaling back. So at the start of class, in these small, slow movements, really build that breath and movement connection. Remember, take a focus into that bottom of the exhalation, that pause. One more. Good. Spin the hands back so that the forefingers are parallel towards one another. Wrist creases parallel to the front of the mat. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Tuck the toes under. Hug the navel back. Squeeze the knees up. We're in a half down dog. Exhale, hips back. Up on the balls of the tippy toes. And then exhale. Start to lengthen the heels down without dropping the sitting bones in the hips. Coming into your first down dog. And you can pulsate with the breath here. Inhale, lifting the heels, bending the knees, and then exhale, lowering the heels down. The hips stay stable as you do this. The upper body stays stable. You inhale, bend the knees. You exhale, lengthen the heels. 2 more, just like this. Breath, movement, connection, making the bottom of the exhalation even longer. And this last exhale, press the floor away with the hands. Inhale, look forward with the gaze. Exhale, drop the knees down. Cross the ankles and rock back to seat in Sukhasana at the back of your mat. Take the hands behind your hips. Inhale, get long through the crown of the head. Keep the core strong. Engage the belly in. Good little back bend here. Inhaling, feeling the rib cage expand on all sides as the heart lifts up. And then as we exhale, we're going to take the hands in front of us. Inhale, pull the heart forward and through. Make sure the sitting bones stay connected to the ground, and on your next exhale, start to fold forward. Folding forward, leaving a lift in the heart so you're not rounding out. Maybe the forearms come down. Perhaps if you have it available to you, you will connect the forehead to the floor. And on your next inhale, press or walk your hands back in so you come up to seat. Be sitting tall. Length through the spine, out through the crown of the head. Good. We'll take our hands into Yan Mudra. So forefinger to thumb, palms up, arms slightly straight with a little bit of bend. Close the eyes. We bring the attention back to the breath. Another time in the practice, we've started to move a little. Notice how the movement has perhaps changed the quality of breath since you first connected your head down on the floor in child's pose a few moments ago. Are you naturally starting to bring a longer pause at the bottom of the exhalation? Savoring that veil, that doorway in between both places. The inhalation and the exhalation. And we savor being in this space, in the moment of now, in that pause in between. On your next inhale, slowly open the eyes, keeping the gaze soft. We'll recross our legs. So the right leg was on in front, bring the left. Then inhale, again, lift the heart up. This time, we're going to exhale, bow forward only for a moment. Inhale, pick up the heart. And then as we exhale, we're going to walk the hands over again to the right hand side. Root that right hand down into the mat. Inhale, Look and lengthen. And as you exhale, now start to reach up, lifting the left hand, sweeping it overhead. Gaze comes up under the left arm. Left fingertips reach to the other side of the room. Left sitting bone stays connected into the mat. Inhale, get long. Exhale, take the left rib cage back in space. Oh, tongue-tied. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, can you take that twist a little bit deeper? Good. Inhale, length. As we exhale now, we will take that left hand down. We start to walk the hands through center. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, start to walk the hands over to that left side. Inhale, lengthen, connect that right sitting bone down. And as you exhale, sweep that right arm overhead. Gaze simultaneously lifts and looks under the right arm. Reach with the right fingertips, connect the right sitting bone down. Inhaling with length and exhale, can you deepen that twist, moving the outer right ribcage back. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, walk the hands back through center. Inhaling through, and then exhaling back to the right side, open up. Good. Inhaling, exhale, walk through center. Inhale at the center spot, and then exhale, walk to the left side. Inhale, sweep it up. Good. Exhale, back through center. Lift the heart. Walk the hands in and back. And we'll take it forward, rolling back into tabletop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the navel back, cat. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Take the tailbone up, drop the belly down, heart lifts, chin lifts. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Again, take the hips back. Sitting into Dandasana, staff pose. We lengthen the legs out in front of us. We're going to take our hands behind us now. And you're going to have a slight turnout in your hands. If this is a fairly simple posture for you to do when you come into it, you can explore taking it further and taking the full external rotation with the palms facing to the front of the mat. So gauge for yourself. You're going to place the hands down. Start with that like half external rotation first. Explore how the shoulders feel. You're going to inhale, lift the heart up, pull the belly button back. Core stays strong. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to lift the hips, bringing the knees forward. Press into the floor with the hands. Take the shoulders back, open the chest. Good. Inhale, exhale, take the seat back, lower down, Dandasana. Inhale, lift the hips, come to reverse tabletop. Exhale, press into the floor, take the hips back, Dandasana. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, hips come back. We'll do two more like this. Inhale, forward. Exhale, engaging the navel back as you bring the seat back. Good. Inhale, forward. This is the last one. Exhale, navel comes back. This time as we inhale, come forward, we're going to hold into this just for a round or two of breath. Press down into the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel the opening in the front of the chest. Good. Keep breathing. And now we're going to walk our hands in. Inhale, press through the feet again. Lengthen the knees to the bottom edge of your mat. Walk the hands in again. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Re-engage. Then we're going to start to rock onto our tippy toes. Walking the hands in as we go. Lengthen the knees down. Lift the hips. We're lengthening the quads here. So you're really trying to lengthen the knees to the bottom edge of your mat. And we're slowly going to make our way eventually onto our knees. The slower you go, the more you work this quad stretch here. So lengthen at the top, lengthen the knees down, lift the hips. Good, exhale. Now we're bringing the knees all the way down, and we find ourselves sitting on our heels. I have a very badly bruised toe, so you may see me lifting my right foot up at times, and if I say I'm keep the heel lifted and my right heel is down, it's because I'm having a hard time putting pressure on that side of my foot. So we're sitting on our heels now. I want you guys to try and stay here as long as you can. We're stretching the foot. It can be very intense. So hold this posture as long as you can before it becomes distracting. Once it gets to that point of distraction, I want you to just come up into a kneeling position. Here, I want you to close the eyes again, bring the hands to the heart. On your next inhale, bring your hands up from prayer to the heart to your third eye point, right in between your eyes at your forehead. Keep the belly pulling in, navel strong. Engage the shoulder blades onto the back. And as we sit here for the next few breaths, I want you to draw in an intention for yourself. An intention just for this class. Perhaps you carry that intention into the rest of your day, week, month, or this summer season. Who knows? But just find something to hold yourself to for this period of time, for the now. New beginnings become that much more powerful when we go into them with our goal and intention in mind. It makes things a lot clearer. Good. On your next inhale, if you're still sitting on your heels, you're going to rise up, untuck the toes, release the hands. Good, we're going to get just some blood flowing here with little squats on our knees. So you're going to inhale, heart forward, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. This time we're going to exhale, come down. But when we inhale, come up, we're going to stick our right foot out to the side. And then as we exhale, we'll draw it in and come down. Inhale up, right leg extends. Exhale down. Inhale up, right leg extends. Exhale down. Inhale up, right leg extends. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up, right leg extends. Keep it there. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Press down through the left knee, right foot, reach up. Inhale, long. Exhale, you're going to walk that right hand down the right leg. Reach the left fingertips over to the right side of the room. Keep drawing the belly button back. Inhale, length as you exhale. Maybe you take that left side of the rib cage back more. Gaze may lift a little bit more as you deepen into the twist and the side bend. Good. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, bring that knee in. Drop down. Inhale, come up. Left side, reach the left leg long. Exhale, bring it in. Squat down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left leg long. Pull it in. Down. Inhale, up. One breath, extend the left leg long. Exhale, bring that foot in and squat down. Inhale, left leg out and long. Exhale, down. Two more. Inhale, up. Left leg extends out to the side. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. Keep the left leg extending out this time. Pause. Inhale, length. Exhale, take the left hand, walking it down the left leg. Navel pulls back so the rib cage doesn't pop forward. Keep the core strong. Reach with the right fingertips over to the left side of the room. Good. Inhale, length. As you exhale, you bring the right outer rib cage back. Maybe the gaze comes up and under the left arm, the right arm. Good. On your next inhale, get length. Come all the way back up through center. And exhale, pull that knee in. Good. Exhale, take the hands down and out to the side, bringing the hands into the heart. Big inhale. As we exhale now, you're going to take your hands down. You're going to walk your knees back. We're going to come into tabletop pose. Tops of the feet are going to be down, and it's going to be a little bit shorter. So the knees are behind the hips. They're going to be crunched in as much as you can while keeping the shoulder blades engaging towards one another. I don't want to see it rounding out in the upper back. We're going to round out more through the mid back, but the upper back, shoulder blades stay moving down and back. Here, on your next inhale, I want you to press the floor away, tops of the feet down, hug the knees in, shift the hips back. And inhale, come forward. Exhale, press the tops of the feet down, squeeze the navel back, hug the knees in. Inhale, come forward, dropping the knees down, chin lifts. Exhale, press into the floor, crunch up into that little ball. Good. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hug in. Knees lift. Good. Last one. Inhale, forward. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, hug it in. Hold, pause. Breathe. One full round of breath. And on your next exhale, you're going to untuck the right foot. Then the left, you may be up on tippy toes. You're going to walk the hands in. The heels are going to lower. The knees are going to be bent. You can take the feet wider here for room, but we're in a deep seating seat here. Now's a good opportunity. They're a place that I really love blocks to help keep the heart really open here as we work. So we use the breath, connecting our hamstrings and the engagement of our quads to the breath. So on our inhale, we'll bend the knees deep. And as we exhale, we'll start to squeeze the quads up, taking the inner thighs back as we bring the legs towards straight. Inhale, we bend, heart lifts. Exhale, we squeeze and engage the quads, inner thighs move back, we lengthen. Stay with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knees. Exhale. Straighten the legs. Fold in. Inhale. Bend the knees and lengthen. Exhale. Squeeze and straighten. Inhale. Bend. Exhale. Squeeze and straighten. Last one. Inhale. Bend. Exhale. Squeeze and straighten. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Make sure the weight's even in the feet. And then slowly keeping the belly drawing back. Roll up. Soft bend in the knees all the way up. Inhale at the top and just roll the shoulders forward. Little rolls. Feel the breath here. Maybe even close the eyes and scan the body again and reverse the shoulder rolls, taking the shoulders back and down. And then we're going to step all the way to the front of the mat. Move the blocks to the outer corners. And we're going to start with some Surya Namaskar. Inhale, taking the arms up overhead. Good. Exhale. Weight stays even in the feet as you swan dive forward, getting length through the crown of the head. Hands come down to the mat. Blocks are there. Great option. Exhale, fold in. You can inhale, lengthen, place the hands, step back to plank. Good. Exhale, lower the knees down. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Keep the navel drawing back. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up. Exhale, we lower down. We're gonna come into Baby Bhujangasana with hands off the ground. It ensures that the shoulder blades are engaged. Tops of the feet root down into the mat. Navel pulls back. Hands hover. Squeeze those shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale, can you get length? Exhale, can you lift? Inhale, length. Exhale, maybe a little bit higher. Drop the hands down. Keep the shoulder blades engaged. Again, pull the belly button away from the floor and inhale, pull that heart forward, coming up higher now. Cobra pose. Good. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Keep the shoulder blades engaged. Exhale, take the hips back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, long, deep breaths here. Exhale, bend the knees, walk or hop yourself forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, press through the feet. Come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands through to the heart. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, we fold forward. Good. Inhale, we lengthen. We place the hands, we step back to plank. Hug the navel back. Here for one full round of breath. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, bring the heart forward, through and up. Draw the navel back. Exhale, take the hips back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, we roll forward to plank. Exhale, we're going to drop the knees down. Keep hugging the navel back. We're hovering the knees here. Knees drop down. Strong core. Inhale again, we press the floor weight, lift the knees. This time we're going to take little twists to the side. So inhale, as you exhale, take the knees over to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right. Try not to let the upper body swing. Using the breath, exhale, open, inhale to center. Move with your own breath here. 2 more. Last one. Come back, you're on tippy toes. Shift the hips back, quarter dog. Inhale, get high on the ball of the feet. Exhale, sink the heels low. Downward facing dog. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or walk yourself forward. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands through to the heart. Good, we go again. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, pull the heart forward through an up, cobra, up dog. Exhale, press the floor away. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower the knees down. Inhale, pick up the knees to hover again. Navel back. Just one twist side to side. Going to the right on your inhale. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Take the knees down. Keep the navel pulling back. On your next inhale, pull the heart forward. Lift up the right arm. Inhale, length. As you exhale, start to press into the left hand. Press the back of the right hand back as you twist open towards the right side. Keep the outer left hip pulling back. Good. We'll pulse the back of the hand back like you're just trying to tap the air with the back of your right hand for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale up. And then exhale, we're going to thread the needle, pressing into the left hand, taking the right arm across the body. Good. Right ear connects to the mat. Outer left hip needs to pull back, so it wants to creep forward. Make sure that hip pulls back. And inhale, length. Maybe you can Lift up that left arm. Perhaps the palm rotates and you reach back for the bind. Good. Inhale. Unleash the bind if you're there. Exhale, bring the left hand back down. Come back across center. Inhale, little lift up back to the right. Exhale, place the right hand down. Good. Inhale, pull the heart forward, take the tailbone high, drop the belly. And then exhale, tailbone curls under, navel pulls back, coming into your cat. Inhale, back to a neutral spine. Lift up the left arm out to the side. Inhale, length. Exhale, start to twist, pressing into the right hand. Good. We get to our own stopping point, and then we're going to just do those little tap backs like you're slapping the air with the back of your left hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm comes across the body. You press into the mat with your right hand. Left ear lowers down. Inhale, length. Maybe the right arm lifts up. Maybe we're able to exhale, turn that palm backwards and go for the bind. Everyone's experience is different. Good. We'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place the hand back down. Press into the mat, come back through tabletop. Inhale, that cow pose, taking the tailbone up, dropping the navel, gaze lifts. Exhale, tailbone tucks, belly pulls back. Cat. Inhale, we come back to a neutral spine. Shoulder blades move towards one another and down the back. We come up onto the balls of our feet. Exhale, we take the hips back, downward facing dog. Big inhale, exhale, bend the knees, hop or walk yourself forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Good. Inhale, press through the feet, come all the way back up. Good. Exhale, hands through to the heart. Good. Inhale, take the hands up overhead. This time as we exhale, we're going to bend our seat low. We're going to brush the floor with our fingertips so we know we're getting low enough. Shins move back. Inhale, take the heart up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Belly buttons pulling in. Surya Namaskar B. All the salutations to the sun on our solstice. Good. Inhale, one more big breath. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back on your inhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up, cobra, up dog, and exhale, take the hips back, downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, pick up the right leg. Exhale, right knee into the nose. And then we drop that right foot down. On your exhale and on your inhale, you rise up, crescent pose. Exhale, hands down to frame the foot. Inhale, top of plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, heart pulls forward through and up. Exhale, hips come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot lifts. Exhale, left knee down the center of that body. Press the floor away. Drop the left hip, heel down. And then we inhale, come up through crescent. Left knee over left ankle, extending out the right heel. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Hands frame the front foot. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up. Exhale, take the hips back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, bend the knees. Hop or walk yourself forward to a forward fold. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach out through the heart. Sink the hips down on your exhale. And then inhale, take the chest up, coming back into Utkatasana. Press through the feet, rise up. Exhale, hands through and out to the side and into the heart. Good. Here, we're going to go wide on our stance. And I'm gonna do it on my left side, but I'm telling you guys to go on your right first. So I want you to spin your right toes so that they're perpendicular to the long edge of your mat. You're gonna bring your blocks with you here, so they're gonna come in front of your foot. And then I want you to spin your back toe, your left toe, out. So it's the left foot is cutting on a diagonal of that back long edge of the mat. And then you're gonna take your one block and you're gonna put it under the ball of your right foot. The other block is gonna come up in front of you for your hands. So you're in a pyramid pose. You came into it a little bit differently, and we have a flexion in the foot. Toes are pulling back. You're gonna bring a small bend into that knee, that right knee, with your inhale, and then as you exhale, again, you're gonna engage the quadricep, pulling the muscle up, the top of the thigh up as you straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Make sure this whole time that right outer hip is not pulling forward. You want to widen the back left hip, and you're staying with that breath, moving between an inhale with a bent knee and an exhale with a straight leg. We're going to bend the knee on our next inhale. We're going to remove that block so we're no longer flexing our foot. And we're going to slowly lower the whole foot down. You're going to use both blocks. Now inhale, lengthen the heart forward. And then exhale, keep that opening in the upper body as you fold in with your exhale. If you need to, you may have a bend in the front leg. But keep the actions of that when you're supposed to be lengthening in the action of the quad pulling up, engaging that muscle right above the kneecap. And inhale, lengthen. We're gonna walk the blocks back to center. You're gonna spin both toes out, heels in. We're coming into Malasana as we exhale. Take the hips down. This is perfect. You have your blocks here. If Malasana is too much for you and you need to support it, you have your block. You can take it under your seat. The rest of us, we're going to sit here, engage our upper arms into our knees and our knees into our upper arms. You'll notice that that right leg feels a little bit different. Good. Inhale, press through the feet. Rise up, slowly tuck the navel in as you roll the vertebrae back up to stand. Good, we're gonna go to the second side now. So left foot turns out, it's cut perpendicular to the long edge of your mat, and then you spin that back foot on a diagonal to the back edge of the mat. The blocks are gonna come with you. That outer left hip pulls back. Then we take the block, we put it under the ball of our left foot. We take the other block for our hands. We inhale to get long through our chest. We're reaching the chest in front of us. And as we exhale, we squeeze the muscle right above the kneecap, engaging the thigh up. And then as you exhale, inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Two more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. And hold. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, bend in. We've got a straight leg now, or as straight as you can get it. Good. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Bring a slight bend to that left knee. Remove the block. Take the left foot flat. Hands come onto the blocks. Inhale, get length. Pull. Re-engage that outer right hip or left hip back. Pull the heart forward. And then exhale with a straight or as straight as you can leg. Fold in. And we inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. 2 more, inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Last one. Hold in that straight position, lengthen the heart forward and fold it again. On your next inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Walk the feet back through center, the hands back through center. Both toes spin out now. Drop the hips, Malasana. We feel a little bit more even. Both legs will still feel different likely because we have imbalances. Make sure you're pressing through the outer edge of your feet, really lengthening the tailbone down, heart lifts. Good inhale, press through the feet, rise up. If there's a slight bend in the mid-back, you're just gonna slowly keep the navel pulling in as you roll each vertebrae up. Spin the toes forward, move your blocks out of the way. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, sink the seat low. We are back in Utkatasana, navel pulling in strongly. We're gonna shift our weight now into our right foot. Get light in the left foot. As you take a big inhale, squeeze that left heel in, and then exhale, reach back. Find your crescent lunge. Inhale, get length up. Take the outer right hip back. We're here for a moment, big breath. Then as we exhale, we bow forward. Navel keeps pulling back. You press into that right foot. Inhale, slide that left leg in. Keep it long and strong. Left leg lifts. Reach warrior 3. Your blocks are here if you need the support. Bend the right knee, slight bend. Press through the big toe mound. Reach out through the left foot. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, come up, full crescent. As we exhale, spin the left heel down, find warrior 1. Outer right hip keeps pulling back. Inner left thigh lifts up. Press out through the left heel. Inhale, as you exhale, open it up, find warrior 2. Right heel cuts left arch. Right thigh parallel with the floor, knee over ankle. Press out through the outer edge of the left foot. Big inhale, get long through the crown of the head. Exhale, take it over side angle pose. Parsva Konasana, forearm to the top of the right thigh or right hand to the outer edge of the right foot, or you got your block. Pick your poison. One more big breath, inhale, getting length. And as you exhale, windmill the hands. Step back plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up. Exhale, take the hips back, downward facing dog. Take one big inhale. On your exhale, hop or walk yourself to the front of your mat. Uttanasana. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. From here, we're not done. We're going to bend. Bring a slight bend to the right knee. We're going to sink our weight into our right foot. And as we exhale, we're going to pull our left heel into our seat. Good. Inhale, get length. Maybe start to engage, not maybe, but engage the muscle right above the right kneecap. On our next exhale, we're going to open our shoulders over to the left side of the mat. You're going to squeeze, keep squeezing that left heel into your seat. Inhale, get length, and now as you exhale, you're going to kick the hand back into your foot on that left side. Ardha Chandrasana, Chapasana variation. So I snuck you in from a different way than usual. Inhale, as you exhale, I want you to slowly release that left foot. See how it hasn't flung back yet. Inhale, lengthen that left foot long. Keep drawing that right sitting bone under. Maybe the left arm lifts up. Ardha Chandrasana. The gaze can stay down for stability. A block can come under the right hand to help with height and the distance between the floor. And inhale, length. As you exhale, reach back with that left foot. Find the back of your mat. Inhale, Lengthen the right leg, finding triangle on the right side. You can get your block for support if you need it. Okay, one more big breath. Exhale, windmill that left hand down. Step back through plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, bring the heart forward through and up. Exhale, hips come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, we lift. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, we're gonna bend the knees, hop or walk ourselves forward. Front of the mat, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop the hips. Bring the heart up. Utkatasana. Okay, we got a second side here, so shift your weight into your left foot from chair. Get light in the right foot. Inhale, draw that right heel in. Exhale, shoot it back. Inhale, find crescent pose, back heel lifting. Good, inhale, big breath. Exhale, bow forward, reach. Really press down through that left foot. Inhale, reach. Keep the right leg long and strong as you lift it to float up, finding warrior three. Inhale, length. Exhale, we bend that left knee. We reach with our right foot. We inhale back to crescent. Good. With the exhale, that left heel spins down. Warrior one. Outer left hip keeps pulling back. Keep the right inner thigh strong. Big inhale as you exhale, open it up. Warrior two. You may have to adjust the stance, get a little bit longer. It's easier to move from the back foot. You want the left thigh parallel with the floor. Arms are straight. Shoulder blades are engaged on the back. Big inhale with this next exhale. We're coming to side angle pose, Parsva Konasana. Left forearm to the thigh, right upper arm in line with the ear, left hand to the outer edge of the left foot, if that is available to you. Inhale, get length. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, bring the heart forward through and up. Exhale, take the hips back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or walk yourself forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And here we come to the other side. We're ending the standing series. So we're gonna sink the weight into the left foot, make it even. Maybe even bring a slight bend to that left leg if that feels supportive to the knee. Squeeze that right heel in. Grab the outer edge of the foot or the ankle. Inhale, get long. As you exhale, start to open your shoulders to the right side of the room. Inhale, get long. As you exhale, keep rolling that outer right shoulder back, and then start to kick the right foot into the right hand. Good, big, long breaths here. Find that longer pause at the bottom of the exhalation. Good, inhale. As you exhale, you'll slowly release that foot, that heel's still pulling in. And with the inhale, you'll lengthen that right foot out. Right arm will shoot up. Maybe gaze will come up. Ardha Chandrasana. Big inhale with the exhale. Reach, reach, reach to the back of your mat. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Find triangle pose. Good. Inhale, length. Exhale. Good. Inhale and then exhale. Windmill the hands down. Step back to plank. Exhale, we lower down, chaturanga, slowly, slowly, slowly onto our belly. Good. Inhale, pull the heart forward through an up, cobra or up dog. Good. Either stay in cobra if up dog's not an option for you. And if you're going to do that, you're just gonna pulse with the breath in and out of cobra, the exhale pulling you up. For the rest of us in up dog, for a moment here, we're gonna pulse. We're gonna keep the feet flat. And as you exhale, you're gonna press the floor away, drawing the navel back, finding tabletop. And then, plank, tops of your feet down. Exhale, pull the heart forward, lower the hips. Good, and then inhale, press the floor away, navel back, lift up to plank. Exhale, pull the heart forward and through. Up dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, up dog. Lowering back down now, not pressing up again. Inhale, pull the heart forward and through. Exhale, lower down. Good. We're going to take our right out in front, arm in front of us for support. We're going to roll onto our right hip. Also, if you want to challenge the core a little bit more, the right arm can come straight out. This just takes a little bit more belly stability. So you can be here or here. We're on our side. We're going to exhale, bend our left heel in. Inhale, reach up and back with the left hand, either grabbing the inside of the foot or the outer foot. Regardless of what you're doing, I want to make sure that that left shoulder isn't rolling forward. So it's staying moving back. Good. Why I like this position is because you can really keep an eye on your knee and whether it's starting to rotate out or in. You want to keep your kneecap in line with your hip. You're going to inhale, tuck the tailbone, and as you exhale, start to kick back into your own hand. Good. Bottom foot is flexing. I'm going to keep breathing. Make sure that knee, see how mine started to drop down? I got to bring it back in line with my hip. It started to internally rotate. Good. Exhale, slowly release the foot. Roll through center, and then we'll come to the other side. So for me, my other side is my left side now, in case you weren't with me. So we're laying on our left side, either up on our forearm or arm extended out straight in front of us. Right legs engaged, pressing into the floor, and as you exhale, bend the left heel in. Squeeze that left heel back. Inhale, reach the left arm up, reach back, palm facing up. Grab the inner edge of that foot. Good. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under, and exhale, kick the foot back into the left hand. Good. One more full breath here. Exhale, slowly release the foot. Inhale, lengthen, roll back through center. Take the hands to either side of the rib cage. Inhale, pull the heart forward and through and up. Keep the legs, butt engaged, belly moving away from the floor. Reach the hands behind you, palms facing in towards one another. Inhale, big breath, get length. Exhale, can you lift a little bit higher? Good. Inhale, exhale, bend both heels in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Your butt cheeks. You're pulling those heels and you're not grabbing anything in yet. Inhale, lift. Can you reach back, grabbing the outer edge of the ankles or the tops of the feet? Re-engage here. Drive the knees down, butt lifts. Then you re-scoop the scoop the tailbone, lengthening the butt towards the heels. The butt comes back down. The navel pulls in. Inhale, hug the shoulders back. Exhale, kick the hands into the feet, feet into the hands. Full upward facing bow. Keep breathing. Smooth, strong, steady breaths here. You got this. Ooh, almost done. Big inhale. Exhale. Release down. Slowly release the feet. Take the arms out in front of you. And just let the head rest down into the ground. And then you're going to walk the hands to either side of the rib cage. Engage the shoulder blades together as you pull the hips back and you sink into child's pose. towards the end of this class. We only have one more twist before we come down into our Shavasana. So just taking a moment here in this forward fold to counter that little bit of back bending we did. Just draw back into your mind's eye your intention. Class is not over, so you can still work into it or have the opportunity to cultivate whatever it was that you intended if you feel like it didn't happen yet. There's still an opportunity. And we inhale, we'll come forward back onto our bellies. Take the hands out to either side, T position. You're gonna bend your left heel in, squeezing it in. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna roll onto your right hip. Right palm is really pressing into the floor, and that left foot is coming down on the ground behind you. And you can keep the left hand extended, or you can bring it in coming up into fingertips and use it as leverage to really help push yourself on to that left side even more. And you should be feeling the stretch across the shoulder, this twist across the shoulder, really opening up the chest. The more you press down into the right hand, the more you're gonna feel the stretch across the front of the chest and into the shoulder. And inhale, we'll come back through center, lengthening the leg first, and then exhale, rolling onto our belly, extending that left arm. Inhaling, gaze comes forward. Exhale, drawing the right knee into the seat. Inhale, length. Exhale, roll over onto that left hip. Good. Right arm may start to walk in. You're rooting down through the left hand. The right foot's connecting to the mat behind your right leg. I'm good. Savoring this stretch. I feel like this is like the yummiest stretch to me these days. Feeling so tight in my chest. And this just, it does it for me every time at the end of the day after working. And yet inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, roll back to center. And coming under your belly now, just rock the hips side to side. Let the hands fall to either side. And it's your choice. You could take Shavasana today on your belly, or you can go ahead and roll onto your back. Start bringing your attention back to the breath. Find an equality between the inhalation and the exhalation. Again, bring a little bit of extra pause to the space in between the exhalation and the inhalation. Paying gratitude for the transitional periods in our life, in our body, in our day-to-day. So often when we have plans in the future that excite us, it feels even harder to be in the now, because we're just looking to that next moment. The practice is about savoring each movement, each breath as its own experience that helps you engage in consciousness. And remember that as we start to come into this new season, making sure to savor the beginning of it and not just looking to each and every next moment. If you haven't already, start to bring small movements to the fingers and the toes. And on your next inhale, send the arms up overhead, getting a nice long stretch. Exhaling the knees into the chest, grabbing a hold and just rocking yourself side to side, back and forth on your spine. And eventually you take a deep inhale and you're going to exhale, rolling to your right hand side. Please pause for a full round of breath before you use your exhale to slowly press yourself back up. Bringing your hands to the heart. The light in me bows to the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. I hope you all have a wonderful start to your summer and enjoy this beautiful weather that we have. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, anything like that, or any requests for next week. I always have to laugh. I plan classes that I swear if we got to do all of it, they would probably be 2 hours long, but I'm overly ambitious. So let me know things that you want to work on. Anybody have any goal poses? I can plan around prep poses for that and getting you guys into them. So I like the feedback. Please give it to me. Have a great weekend. Bye.